have reached MBT Style on her Daily Reach channel, and today is February 20th, 2025, which speaks of the future number of 2047, which breaks down into 13 and 4, bringing you into the Chinese astrology of the fire rabbit. So in the future, the fire rabbit, the traits are shy, discreet, prudent, and honest. The associated element fire rules the planet Mars, which rules Aries, the first house. Personality, appearance, temperament, and health, ego, aggression, sex drive, and individuality. The underlying numbers associated with the planet Saturn, which rules the 10th house, in Capricorn. So this is a discussion of public reputation, honor, profession, employees, authorities, elders. In the lower aspects, limitations, fear, time, structure, and karma. So Pisces, be sure to stay in balance in your fire and earth elements at this time, which is in 2047. The energy of the rabbit asks that you be discreet, a little prudent, and honest. Do not become emotionally overbearing, because within the numbers, you are still interacting with fire and earth elements, which could cause a delay in movement, action, and creativity, even delays in business, or confusion when it comes to your personality and how you appear to others. Feed your earth elements with balance. So this is for the future number. Also, pay close attention to the 12th house, which is associated with Pisces, which speaks of confinement, hospitals, institutions. Neptune rules the sign, so pay attention to what is it I wanted you to pay attention to? Addictions. Also, pay attention to your intuitive aspects, dreams. Pay attention to deceptive energies, and do not become the deceptive energy. So that's the discussion for 2047 Pisces energy. So let's look and see what's going on with the moon energy, because we are transitioning out of the sign of Aquarius. Oops, excuse me. Who is that? The North Node. Step out of your comfort zone is what fell on the floor. So some of you may need to step out of your comfort zone, or may desire to step out of your comfort zone. So let's see what's going on in your ways. Alright, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So this is a discussion. This may be something that you're not aware of, or you do not feel that you are making progress in what it is that you're trying to do. Understand that you are. So continue to work hard on the things that you are interested in, whether that's business, family, a creative project, finances, love, all of those things, right? The moon also is associated with Cancer, and that discusses family, home, love, things of that nature. So this new moon in Capricorn, which I'll put in the description, is a discussion of, it may be unknown how your works will manifest later, but understand that your hard work will be paying off, and you may see something as a result in the new moon of Capricorn. So put out good energy. Anyway, today we have this Pisces overall energy is in the moon, so I'm giving it's another one. And so it says a new start is coming in a new moon. So these are things that will be made clear during these new moons, and I'll put that in the description too. So pay attention to the Capricorn, the new moon in Capricorn, and pay attention to the new moon that's coming up in the sign of Pisces. New starts is coming, so this will be a new start in business, family, relationship, finances, creative projects, and things of that nature. And let's see what's going on with Saturn over here for the future number. Alright, keeper of secrets. So there will be some things that are unknown to some Pisces. Being a great keeper of certain secrets, is nothing wrong with that. But again, do not be in deceptive energy. So, having certain information and understanding certain things, pay attention to how the information and things that you understand in secret, or, may create issues. Also, because this is a discussion of hospitals, institutions, and confinement and things like that, it may be also something that gets revealed in the future of 2047 in reference to these things that the majority do not know. You understand? That probably will need to be revealed at some point. So now let's look at this high, medium frequency, and it's so funny because I didn't write it down today, but the high frequency is in Mars, right? And yeah, so we have Mars here, and we also have the master number for the 22 for the medium frequency, and we also have the 9. So 22 is not generally associated with a planet, is a master number, right? And so for the master number, it says the higher aspect of Saturn. All master builders understand the concept of creating, building, and investing in a firm foundation, in all elements: air, earth, fire, and water. So the medium frequency speaks of change, chances, change, karmic, or in the now, changes. So the concept this year, or at this time, is to continue building upward, disconnected from negative gravitational pulls. I like to write some things down for y'all. So, and 22 is like an awesome number, especially when you are trying to get your foundations together and you investing and working hard towards things. That's what that 22 and 4 is about. So, it's a higher frequency, let's say, of Saturn. Most people do not break down the 22 or the master numbers I do. Hello, thank you for visiting. So in the high frequency, we talk about this Mars, Aries, energy, Pisces. If you are interacting today with Aries, or if you have a nice dominance in Mars, it's in your high frequency today. Alrighty, so the black cat, physicism or psychic, intuition, being intuitive. This particular card brings up the black cat. The black cat or the cats are considered intuitive and very spiritual beings. They are able to see things that other people cannot see. This card also lands in a 22. So tap in and understand that the things that you do repetitively and work on repetitively will bring you and you will yield. So let's look and see what goes on with the next card that comes down. Alright, 10 of coins. So the 10 of coins is talking about generational wealth, and things gained from previous generations, stability financially in the physical realm. And this is what comes through is business today. This is a discussion of business, being in power and authority, being in balance but not overbearing, Pisces. So with that being said, let's get to the next card, and that's Earth energy right there. And then you have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is this double fire sign. So this is about action, movement, control, maturity, being able to be super creative, super in control. Business. It's business. So there may be some Pisces out here that's dealing with a particular type of business that's going to bring or should bring wealth, and has been working on a lot, and they may have been moving through in a fire energy, and that's cool. Why not? This also could be a masculine principle. You have this tower. So in here, understand that even though you are focused on your business and building, focused on your life and building and creating and stabilizing and investing and yielding later on, pay attention to this tower energy that comes down. This tower energy is something that comes from the ether, so this causes drastic change. Now, in this particular high frequency, you want to be mindful of how you create what you invest in. That is not going to be something that's destructive. Even though it's nice to understand that in a high frequency, the destruction has already taken place and a rebuilding is already being established, and there's nothing wrong with that either. So let's look at what's going on in the medium frequency of this master builder number. Alrighty. the bell, the awakening. So there will be some Pisces energy today that may, you know, get one of those thoughts that come straight into their mind. This is the awakening of ideas, concepts, feelings, thoughts, creative things, even new ventures. So let's see what else comes down. Alrighty. And it's also a fertile time, so it definitely goes nice. Alright, so I'm being forced to still read the reverses, right? So we have the Ace of Cups here. We have the Knight of Coins here. And we have the Six right here of Cups. So there will be some people who lack emotion today. Pisces might not be in an emotional energy, but it's mostly because, you know, there's a building going on. So there may be this thing where, you know, there's an emotional connection that's trying to come in, and Pisces is so busy building and creating and investing. You know, they're not really into what's going on right now emotionally. They may be off emotionally also. Outside of that, this page of coins, this is an earth energy. It comes through as freely. You know, it's a free energy, a happy energy, a giving energy, a kind energy when in the right environment. But also, it's a slow moving process. So this is about learning how to deal with the material world, dealing with money, dealing with finances, things of that nature. And you know, the Six of Cups is a discussion of the assistance and help and guidance and information that comes from your past. So this is what Pisces should look into. What in your past has slowed down the process of money, and what in your past is teaching you how to deal with finances, the material world, the physical world, things of that nature. Pay attention to that. Now, there may be past situations and past people that may have caused an upheaval. Also, that's why the Six of Cups is coming underneath the tower. When it comes to this page of coins, when you're dealing with this earth energy, this is a discussion of understanding that in that time you are given the opportunity, you are given the materials that's necessary, and the object is to be able to build and create and be stable with it. The lack of love, emotions and money don't usually go together, and so this is also why this Ace of Cups comes in a medium frequency right under the Ten of Coins, because sometimes you have to relinquish emotions when it comes to dealing with your finances so that you can do these things or deal with finances in the physical realm and the material realm in a balanced manner. So let's see what else is coming up. And also, with there's a bell coming underneath the cat being intuitive, the intuition, you know, there's something that has created this intuition to snap open and is asking you to still be tapped into your intuitive side at the same time. You got this moon energy that is definitely all over the place today. So let's look at what's going on in the lower frequency, which is discussion of Scorpio. And this does talk about finances, money, taxes, regeneration, transformation, drastic changes. So let's see what it's talking about real fast. If you would like to see this from a different view where you can see the numbers in the board at the same time, then I'll put the link at the bottom. And so in this lower frequency, it's very interesting because it's diagonal. This lower frequency is showing love. So it's kind of confirming in this low, there's a transition, there's a change in love. So if you're in this lower frequency, this would technically be the cup in reverse. In this particular deck, this represents fertility. So I did a reading yesterday, just a call out reading, and it was speaking about this energy that was moving around, that's, you know, doing things they're not supposed to do, and thinking and speaking things that they're not supposed to speak against the womb and against pregnant bellies. And this is in the lower frequency that comes down. I find it to be interesting. You know, somebody may be using the energy of love to kind of create a lopsided kind of situation, which turns the cup to love and then causes this little drastic situation also to appear. But let's see what else is fertility. Speaking of, and so we got strength, and that's in reverse. So this is aggressive energy. This is an energy that does not have a full understanding of how to tame other aggressive energies. This is an aggressive energy that will try to match the aggression and be overbearing, and not too balanced with family, children, and things of that nature. And so that's why it comes right underneath this cup that's upside down, and it's confirming that it's probably a fire sign that's associated or interacts with Pisces, or is moving a little bit dominant in the energy of Pisces. So Pisces, be very mindful of that energy that does not show love, that does not connect properly with children, that does not connect properly with romance and love and things of that nature, but focuses a lot on money, and a lot of it is out of balance, so it may cause a little bit drastic. It may be somebody that Pisces is associated with, related to, interacts with on a regular and consistent basis, or somebody that is from the past that's very close. So let's see what else comes down with the situation. And usually this is somebody that will mask themselves in this energy of radiating lots of love and gratitude and balance, and wants to see growth. But there's another side to that. So let your intuition tap in a higher frequency. You have this 3 of coins that comes, and you also have this 4 of wands that come down. So this is fire, earth, water energy down here, where it's a little bit consistent. So in the middle, the medium frequency is primarily water and earth. So now that we are looking at this, and we have this disconnection, and we have this 3 of pentacles, this is usually 3 individuals working together for the same common goal. So pay attention. Are you working with other people for the same common goal? Are you all learning the same things at the same time? Are you all trying to transform, invest in something so that what you're into is stable and is coming from the right perspective? So with that being said, with this 4 of wands, this is a discussion of building a firm foundation. Now, because it's in a lower frequency, and this is a transition frequency, this is about people that's not working together. So this is why I'm saying, are you in that energy where you are working together? This is about individuals that are not working together, that are not clicking together, and it's destructive to the foundation. And everybody experiences it for whatever their reasons are. It happens, it takes place. Pay attention. This is usually past issues that are a little bit destructive. Also, the not working together, things moving a little bit slow, not being able to remain creative and control, and then having this disconnect with family, children, even in a sexual way, a lack of love and emotion over finances and money. And then when you deal with this chalice that comes straight up, this is a manipulation and a drastic change in emotion, right? That rings a bell and makes people have to think and tap in a higher frequency. Tap in and be intuitive. Follow your intuition regardless of the fact. So let's look and see what's going on with this new moon here. A new moon, right? A new start is coming in a new moon. So I will post it again. Once again, I'll put it in the description when a new moon comes down in Pisces. Oh, so we got the spider patterns. So pay attention to patterns, so that you can make sure that you are not in a pattern of events that's taking place, or a surrounding bunch of patterns that stops or prevents you from tapping into this new start energy and a new moon, right? So let's see. And this comes down in what? 10. So this is about cycles, patterns. So let's see what else is coming down here. I'm just do like 2 more cards down. Alright, so you got this 6 of wands, success. You also have the card of death. That's been coming up a lot, right? And this is about endings and starting things new. And if you're talking about patterns and you're talking about cycles, and you're in the numerology of the 10 is about a complete cycle and the start of a new cycle. And therefore there will be success that takes place after you end particular cycles, ways of thinking, feeling, and being, right? And that's how you tap into the new moon and get your new starts. So you want to stay in your highest aspects of it. Now let's look and see what's going on. I'm gonna throw 2 cards down on the hard work is paying off. Let your hard work and investments be about something that's gonna build something great. Don't put in hard work to do negative work, because it only brings back negative karmic cycles, right? So you got this 10 of wands, and you also have the 10 of coins. So listen, somebody in the energy of Pisces in the moon, whether it's known to everybody else that's interacting with you today, may be a little bit overwhelmed because, feeling overwhelmed and feeling down and out because they're putting in so much work into what it is they're doing, and they're feeling like they're not getting the results or the outcomes that they want. This is going to require a little bit of patience, so be patient. Do not feel overwhelmed, and don't feel like you are at rock bottom in your situation. That's not the case. You just have to be a little bit consistent, pay attention, focus some of your energy and your hard work towards this new moon in Capricorn. If you got plans and ideas and concepts that's coming into place, things that you want to do, that Capricorn energy might be a great energy for you to be in. Outside of that, for today's overall energy, a new start is coming in the new moon, and so pay attention to cycles, pay attention to the energy that you put out, pay attention to the fact that the energy you want to put out is to be victorious, even if you have to end certain endeavors, certain relationships, certain connections, and so on. The whole concept is that when the ends come, whether it's in a tower or whether it's in death, right, the death of a concept of thinking, speaking, feeling, connecting, whatever that is, you want to know that this is about focusing on the other one. And because it came down with nothing else, what I'm going to do is go down one, because that's in the light. The light is the success, right? So what came down in the dark is this Five of Cups. And this has been a concept that has come down previously in some other readings from the prior month, right? So there's success, and then there's the ending of holding on to emotional things that's dragging you back. So the concept is, in the light, focus on being successful. That's what you do. And don't fool yourself about how you feel, Pisces, for today. Don't fool yourself about how you feel. You see patterns of events, pay attention to the patterns, change the patterns that you don't like so that you can change the manifestation. And also, don't focus on success without acknowledging the things that hurt you, but do not hold on to those either. So anyway, this is my reading today. Speak to y'all all later. Smooches and deuces. I hope everybody have a good day. And I will post the moons down for you. And you can also get the link in the description so that you can look at this from a different view and see the whole entire spread. Smooches.